Here's your WNEM TV5 news update.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Meg McLeod. Among the stories we're following tonight, the continued search for clues to the whereabouts of a man with dementia.
With the amount of time that has gone by, he could be anywhere in the country by this point.
87-year-old Carl Marker of Saginaw told his family Thursday morning he was going to Fashion Square Mall. That was the last time they saw him. Police received a tip the next day that he had stopped at a park on Swan Creek Road in Saginaw County's James Township asking for directions. That park is about 10 miles southwest of the mall. Marker's disappearance comes ahead of a celebratory milestone.
He lived with my grandmother, and they took care of each other. Tomorrow they're celebrating their 65th anniversary.
He's 5'7" and about 185 pounds. He has gray hair and blue eyes and was last seen wearing blue pants and possibly a tan jacket. Marker was driving a silver or tan GMC Savannah van and is known to go to McDonald's.
But this was not only a loss to the city of Flint, but it was a loss to the city of Flint residents as well.
That lost the clubhouse of Pierce Park Golf Course on Brookside Drive in Flint. It went up in flames this morning, destroying a legacy of community memories. When first responders arrived, they quickly determined it was safer to attack the flames from outside.
By the time we were able to get everything checked out, we had part of the roof collapsing, and it was too dangerous to send someone in.
The cause of that fire remains undetermined. 24 months of probation. That's the sentence for a woman involved in the death of a motorcyclist. 39-year-old Valena Koleric pleaded no contest in March in the death of 53-year-old Douglas Denzer from Reese. Koleric's pickup collided with Denzer's bike at North Washington and Veterans Memorial Parkway in Saginaw in May 2019. Her driver's license is suspended. And now here's Brian with a look at weather.
Well, thanks very much, Meg. It was our final day of summer on Monday, and I think it's safe to say we sent it off on a high note. But if you're lamenting the fact that we're changing over to fall, well, maybe hold up on that, because our first week of the fall season is actually looking like it's going to feel more like summer than actual fall weather. On the first Warren 5 Sky Tracker, we still have high pressure positioned well east of us now into central New York State, but its influence felt all the way back here into the Great Lakes. That's what meant all of that sunshine, albeit with the hazy conditions that we saw on Monday. Tomorrow, what we're going to see is this cold frontal boundary over Minnesota sweeping to the southeast across the region. You can see out ahead of it, it is sparking a few showers and thunderstorms tonight, but there's a lot of dry air here in the lower peninsula area that will tend to fend off a lot of those showers. So on the hour-by-hour forecast, heading into the overnight period, all we'll really see are just a few high clouds rolling in, kind of mixing with some of that smoky haze that's in the upper atmosphere at first. Same story as we get up tomorrow morning, a partly to mostly sunny start, granted with some of that lingering haze. Then as the front begins to inch closer to us by midday, we'll see some scattered clouds here and there across the area. But notice no showers, no thunderstorms managing to flare up along that boundary due to the lingering dry air that's in place here. It's going to tend to just kind of fend those off, not even allow them to develop in the first place. So it'll just be a continued blend of clouds and sunshine from the middle of tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow evening for the drive home. 6 o'clock, if you're sitting down at dinner at that hour or two, it's going to be great. Mostly clear skies continue tomorrow night, and just like this same pattern we've been on since the second half of last week, the sunshine will continue on into our Wednesday. So for tonight, we're looking at a low around 48 degrees, a little bit chilly under the hazy skies, but a south-southeast wind at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. And fall officially arrives tomorrow morning at 9:30. It's going to be a beautiful start to the season. 75 the high, partly to mostly sunny skies, and just a great way to get things started, even if it's not the most fall-like. And we just keep warming up from there. Mostly sunny on Wednesday, 79 the high, mid-upper 70s for Thursday and Friday, both with plenty of sun, and even a run at 80 degrees to kick off the weekend.
Remember to tune into WNEM TV5 on air and online 24/7 for the latest news, weather, and information.
To pay tribute this week to a true public servant. We join the nation in mourning the passing of Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg. She paved the way for women in the law, but I know the President is anxious to move the process forward, and we fully expect to make an announcement about the President's nominee to the Supreme Court before the week is out.
You're saying that you have an agreement from the Senate Majority Leader to get a justice confirmed by Election Day?
President Trump believes that he has an obligation under the Constitution of the United States to put forward a nominee for the Supreme Court. There have been 29 times that there have been vacancies since George Washington through Barack Obama. In all 29 cases, the president has made a nomination to the Supreme Court during an election year. And President Trump believes that it's his responsibility and his duty to do that again. The Senate's role is to advise and consent, and we're working already with the Republican leadership in the Senate to make arrangements for the process to move forward.
I want to ask you about one of the frontrunners, Judge Amy Coney Barrett. She's a Catholic, she's a conservative, she's a mom of 7 kids.